So today was been day number 9 of the challenge that we have been on. We are doing a 40-day reset and detox challenge, and those who are new here and are catching up with us for the very first time, my name is Claire, and I've been running a challenge with a couple of people, and today is day 9. So I'm coming along because we've been doing different things on different days, but today I just want to give information of what we will need on day 10, as I said, because we need to prepare ourselves as we go into the coming days, because we're doing particularly or focusing mainly on nutrition over these next couple of days. And so we have been doing different things, and just to give some kind of information for what we will be doing on tomorrow, which will be day 10, and we will mainly focus on 5 a day. We know that fruits and vegetables have various important roles that they play in our bodies because they are loaded with minerals and vitamins, and minerals and vitamins are things that we need on our day-to-day basis. Generally, our food is made up of what are known as the macronutrients, which we need in big quantities, and those are the fats, the protein, and the carbohydrates. But then we have the micronutrients, which we need in smaller quantities, and those tend to be the vitamins and minerals. Macronutrients, we find them, as I mentioned already, in proteins, things like our beans, things like fish, things like milk. But then when it comes to micronutrients, we find them mainly in things like fruits and vegetables, and hence the reason why we need to consume our fruits and vegetables on a day-to-day basis. Most of the time you'll find things like vitamins, you'll find things like I've already mentioned vitamin like vitamin C that can be found in citrus fruits, so that you find things in things like lemons, in things like oranges that will be rich in those vitamin C. You might have things like also phytonutrients that are found in all the different colors that you have in your fruits and vegetables, and they help your body in various things, or preserve your body or prevent the formation of things like radical oxygen species, which are just sometimes they can occur in nature and responsible for things like cancer. And so they need something that will neutralize them, and normally that oxygen that is used to neutralize them, or wherever that is used to neutralize them, is donated when you have an antioxidant, and those antioxidants are rich in things like particularly the citrus fruits, or the fruits that contain vitamin C, etc. And so as we've been doing this challenge, today we are challenging ourselves as we go into day 10, which will be basically tomorrow, to ensure that we are consuming the correct or the right amount of fruits and vegetables. And so you might be asking yourself, what is the right quantities or portions that you need to be consuming of fruits and vegetables? And so stay tight. I'm going to be breaking this down for you in a minute, so that I don't forget anything. I've actually put down something that I'm going to just try to go through, so that at the end of the day I don't leave out anything. And before I continue, can I be a little bit a bit selfish and ask you, if you are able, or if this has been in any way helpful, please forgive me for asking, but if this has been in any way helpful or useful, or you found any information that we provide on this channel helpful in any way, would you consider just clicking that like, or clicking that subscribe, or clicking that share button, because it will go a long way in supporting or continue to support what you do. So back into the topic of the day. Of course, I've already mentioned the fruits and vegetables. They are really helpful because they can provide so much benefits for our bodies, and evidence has shown that if you consume just 5 portions of a variety of fruits and vegetables on a day-to-day basis, that can actually help you be able to have an optimal health. And of course, we know a portion of fruits and vegetables is about 80 grams. And so when you're thinking about 80 grams, first of all, you might want to think about, how does really 80 grams look like, or how does a portion really look like? And I'm going to try to break that down for you in a minute. But before I go into breaking that down, there are just 5 reasons why you need to be eating your 5 a day in a day before I go into the 5. So 5 reasons to eat your 5 a day, and then I'll tell you you how you can break down that 5 portions. Number one, fruits and vegetables are good source of vitamins, minerals. I've already mentioned that. They include things like folate, which is again good for your body, vitamin C, which is of course something that is important uh, for antioxidants, etc. They're an excellent source of fiber, and of course, fiber can help you when it comes to maintaining a healthy gut and also preventing things like constipation. And you need that high fiber, and that fiber diet is also a kind of in a way that can help you reduce like things like a risk of bowel cancer. Fruits and vegetables can also help you reduce the risk of things like heart diseases, strokes, and some types of cancers, as I've already mentioned. Also, number four, fruits and vegetables contribute to a healthy, balanced diet, and that's what, of course, we need on a day-to-day basis. And of course, they are also delicious, and there's just so much variety to choose from, which is something that is important. They tend to be also low in things like calories, particularly vegetables. I'm going to talk about the fruits in a minute, particularly vegetables, because they are loaded with water, and that can help you with hydration, but also can help you with losing weight, because what it just means is that you can end up filling yourself up, and that can help you reduce how much calories that you are eating in a day. And so when you're thinking about those portion sizes, I'm just going to try and break that down for you in a minute. So 5 a day fruit portions can be like a small fresh fruit. If you're thinking of that, a portion is about like two or so small fruits. For example, two plums, 2 citrus, 2 kiwis, or 3 apricots. Those can already be like a portion, a small portion of fruits. They can be things like medium fresh fruits, where you have like one piece of fruit, such as an apple, banana, pear, orange, or nectarine. Or you can have also the large fruits, which you have like, let's say, a slice of papaya, a slice of lemon, a melon, sorry, a large slice of pineapple. You can also have things like dried fruits, and dried fruits, about 30 grams should give you a portion. Tinned or frozen fruit also contribute towards that, and the portion will kind of be roughly something like if you're having, let's say, 2 pears, or you have 6 apricots which are dried, or you might have things like frozen berries, that can also be a contribution or contribute towards your 5 a day. And of course, when you're thinking about vegetables, things like green vegetables, a portion is like 2 broccoli spears, 2 tablespoons of cooked spinach. That can be like a portion of green vegetables. When it comes to cooked vegetables, the same quantity as well will apply. When you're thinking about the fresh fruits, for example, a portion will be 3 tablespoons of cooked vegetables, such as carrots, peas, or sweet corns, etc. Can be a good portion for you. If you're thinking of things like salad vegetables, a portion is like 3 celery sticks. You can have 5 centimeter pieces of a piece of cucumber, or you can have 1 medium tomato, or 7 cherry tomatoes. That again contributes towards a portion. Think about things like tinned or frozen fruits, pulses, and that can be like 3 tablespoons of tinned or frozen carrots, or it can be like peas or sweet corn. Count towards 1 portion of your fruits and vegetables. You can think of things like pulses and beans, so 3 tablespoons of baked beans, haricot beans can be a portion. And of course, you can have also things like potatoes, where most of the time they don't really count towards your 5 a day, but of course you're thinking about if you really want to include your potatoes in your food. That's the question, sorry. It might be like kind of to thinking of like just your starchy foods, including what you need at the end of the day. There are some other things you can think about when it comes to 5 a day. You might be asking yourself, can fruit juices contribute towards, and smoothies contribute towards your 5 a day? If you've got, let's say, unsweetened varieties, so if you've got unsweetened 100% fruit juice, that can actually again be one portion of your maximum 5 a day. So that's something to think about. So if you have, let's say, 2 glasses of fruit juice and a smoothie in a day, that can only least still count towards one portion. So that's something to think about when it comes to your portions. If you're thinking about your fruits and vegetables, try to eat a rainbow. So if you're going like things like, you can have the purples, you can have the reds, you can have the greens, because the rainbow just means you tend to have more different varieties and different phytonutrients based in those different rainbows that you have at the end of the day. So tomorrow the challenge is to try and ensure that you are eating 5 portions. That could be 5 portions of your fruits and vegetables. That could be, you might want to eat, let's say, a banana. You might want to eat, let's say, 2 oranges, and then you have your portions of fruit, your vegetables. Sorry, I've mentioned to you what can look like, and I will also try to link it in the description box below, what a portion looks like, the wherever I've just listed. So the challenge for you tomorrow is to ensure you're having your 5 a day. So try to ensure by at the end of the day, you love, whether it's your fruit or your vegetables, just ensure that you have been able. If you've not been doing that, it's an invitation to try and ensure that we are hitting 5 a day. So looking into your 5 portions of fruits and vegetables, as I said, I'm going to link that in the link description box below. So if you want to look at that to see what does a portion look like, how a portion looks like, how you can be able to get your portion, that would be lovely. But the challenge tomorrow is to ensure, for those who haven't been doing that, you're hitting your five portions of 5 a day. That's the end of today, and I will see you again tomorrow when I think we'll talk about the next thing that we'll be doing in the challenge. Those who continue to support us, we really appreciate what you do. Continue to like this, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support that you give us. Until tomorrow, I pray that you prosper and be in good health even as your souls prosper. Know that you're loved, celebrated, and appreciated, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Mommy.